Western media outlets participating in Chinese Communist propaganda events. Here we go. Crazy, crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. What could I say? The National Pulse is today publishing a full list of news outlets said to have granted the Chinese Communist Party and its propaganda outlets favorable coverage or positive messages following an investigation into the Chinese United States Exchange Foundation and the BLJ worldwide. The full list follows a National Pulse expose on the China United States Exchange Foundation, CUSEF, founded by the vice chairman of Chinese People's Political Consultant Conference, which has been identified by the U.S. China Security and Economic Review Commission as a key component of the Chinese Communist Party's United Work Front. The effort, according to the U.S. government report, aims to co-opt and neutralize sources of potential opposition to the policies and authority of its ruling Chinese Communist Party and influence overseas Chinese communities, foreign governments, and other actors to take actions or adopt positive supportive of Beijing's preferred policies. Evidence through the Department of Justice's Foreign Agent Registration Act, FARA, filings, a relationship spanning over a decade between establishment media outlets and CUSEF can be discerned. With the assistance of BLJ, CUSEF has sponsored trips to China for the following outlets with the explicit goal of effectively dismantling positive messages to the media, key influencers, and opinion leaders, and the general public, according to FARA filings. Dubbed familiarization trips, the criteria for participants include effectiveness and opportunities for favorable coverage. In order to secure favorable coverage, in order to develop favorable coverage in key national media, the BLJ will continue to organize and staff familiarization trips to China. This includes recruiting top journalists to travel to China, selected for effectiveness and opportunities for favorable coverage. Here are the outlets: Vox, Slate, Boston Herald, Boston Globe, Huffington Post, The Atlantic, Fox News, New York Times, NPR, CNBC, Newsweek, Los Angeles Times, Baltimore Sun, Chicago Tribune, The Guardian, The New Yorker, The Financial Times, Foreign Policy, The Philadelphia Inquirer, New York Magazine, Yahoo Finance, National Journal, Washington Post, Forbes, Bloomberg, Minneapolis Star Tribune, U.S. News and World Report, San Francisco Chronicle, Philadelphia Inquirer, Harvard Business Review, The Hill, Chicago Magazine, and MSNBC. Private dinners, in addition to CUSEF-sponsored travel outlets, also met with CUSEF officials and the BLJ CEO in various U.S. cities, including New York, Washington, D.C., and Chicago. Oftentimes, the meetings were described as private dinners, FARA filings. More outlets: Washington Post, Associated Press, Time Magazine, New York Times, CBS, Forbes, PBS, The Atlantic, The Economist, CNBC, Wall Street Journal, Financial Times, National Journal, NPR, Politico, Chicago Tribune, Bloomberg, BBC, Los Angeles Times Quartz, Agence France Presse, McClatchy Newspaper, Congressional Quarterly, Business Week, CNN, The Hill, Reuters, ABC, Nation, Yahoo, Newsweek. Wow. The National Pulse will continue its fearless reporting into the compromised nature of the Western media and the reach of the Chinese Communist Party into the U.S. institutions. Kind of reminds me of V for Vendetta. Like, the outlets are basically controlled by a hidden organization. Straight up communism. You can see how it is when it comes to this COVID-19. Any type of information that's put out that goes against the narrative of the vaccine is safe, the vaccine is healthy, everybody should get the vaccine, they get censored, they get dropped. Okay? If people, are even trying to treat this virus in an alternative manner, other than getting the vaccine, they get shut down. Okay. And it's crazy because I remember when I had COVID and I was reading a story about a man who was a doctor and he was treating people who had COVID with a high dose of vitamin C. Got shut down by a big pharma. SWAT team and all. This is how it's coming down to. And the thing is, with the Chinese Communist Party, you have Joe Biden's son involved with them too. Got business dealings with them. All right. This is what I got to talk about. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Leave comments in the comment section. We could talk about this more. What do you know about the Chinese Communist agenda? Propaganda they're trying to give the U.S. public to swallow. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Later.